What's up, guys? It's Drip Red, and we're back on Rise of Kingdoms. Our pre KVK has just ended, and I will be showing where we ended up. Now, let's go ahead and hop in. I ranked in the top 220. I will take that. I was trying to get in the top 200. I just couldn't do it. I did do about 100 forts or so. I think I was 1.6 or 1.7 million points, and I'm at 2.7 now. So I will take it. Individual. Let's see who is in the top. Some 76 guys, 94. Anybody from us up here? Do we? Oh, there's one right there. Red Kit with 12.5. That's a lot, dude. Good work. Anybody else? Just one. It's all right. Not too bad. Now, if we look at the top alliances, if you see, we did push back up to number 3. Way more active than the 94. We were down by like 10 million points. We easily cleared that and gained another 20. So there it is. Our AC 3676 is first with 750 million points. Respectable. Enemy AC'd 3680, 600 million points. Still respectable. They really trained a lot of troops during that second stage. And us with 431. And then 94 with 413. 96 with 378. And 700 with 327. 77 with 215. And 3702 with 132. I really like, it gives me good feelings when we're on the leaderboard. We have guys higher than the other teams, but once again, once the fighting start, none of this really matters. It just shows we have good activity. But when the fighting starts, that's all this doesn't matter. It just depends who's out there, who's going to be on, who's going to be fighting constantly. But let's go and look at our rewards. First and second, 3%, 2%. Obviously, third is us with 1%. Gathering speed, that one kind of sucks. The trading speed, honestly, not a bad one. Action recovery points, research, and then building speed. So, I mean, if you're not going to get in the top 3, I think 5th is probably the best option. Just, training is the best part. You need to train troops, and I should have more training troops. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be using really any speed ups. My resources, not great, but I do have 3 farms constantly. I'm focusing on just food, wood, and a lot of gold. I'm doing 1 March food, 1 March wood, 3 Marches gold on all 3 farms, and along with this account. Because if I want to be using tier 5, I'm going to need a lot more than 600 million gold. And then my speed ups, not the best. I haven't spent much money on this account since KVK 2. Kind of just been coasting it and worrying about the restart. 122 days, 16 days healing. Training speeds are gone pretty much. I have research speed ups. They're just going to sit there. My building speed ups, obviously, when we get into the Lost Crusade, I will trade most of those for training speed ups. I do have a few things I need to upgrade. It's mostly just the farming nodes, so there's no rush for them. I have most of them. I have half of them to 25. Then I have, these 4 need to get to 25, but there's no need to rush that. I can wait for like a power event when I have more speed ups. And besides the state farm form, that one will just gradually get there over time. And one thing I never noted on was the museum. We have unlocked the museum. I don't plan on unlocking really anyone in here at the moment because I just don't use them, except for one. I haven't used him, but I do plan on using him in the future. I will be using the YSG one. Obviously, it's not usable yet, but over time, before we actually start fighting, I will have this maxed out. And what I plan on doing is for the daily special offer, I'm going to start buying YSG. I can max them out that way. And my plan after that is to keep saving gold heads. I'm only at 130 right now. And then I want to get the new Archer Commander and run him with YSG. I think that would be good for now instead of trying to invest into 2 new commanders for like the top march, because YSG and the new commander is still a good match. It's not the best march, obviously, but it's still pretty damn good with the skill damage wise. So I'm going to invest in YSG slowly over time. I'm already working on equipment for archers. I have a blueprint for a chest here. I'm saving up for the rest. But I probably won't have that march ready for this KVK unless something crazy happens. But this is just going into the future to get the Archer march done. Unfortunately, it does change my tech plans, because my next tech plans were to go ahead and get the Royal Knights. But I'm going to have to switch that and go here. Because if I'm just trying to think of another way to get another march out quicker. If I was to go Cav, I have to save up all the gold heads for Arthur, then save up for another frontman Cav, because Arthur would be second. And that just takes too long. I really want to have more than one march, and this is probably the best way I think I can do it. If not, there's another way. Please give me suggestions. I'm not going to go out there with KVK1 commanders. That would be a horrible mistake I could possibly do. But other than that, our pre-KVK is over. We will be entering Lost Kingdom, I think, at restart today. Probably here in like 7 hours, I think so, if I remember correctly. But, alright guys. Before we end the video, I just want to remind you, I do have a Discord. I will put it down in the description. If you want to join and talk, you're welcome to. But other than that, I will catch you on the next video. Peace out.